In 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Crypto Night Show. Your host Superman in the house, and we're going to have a really fun show today because we're going to be interviewing in the first half of the show Xavier, of course, technically the biggest influencer in PulseChain with about 480,000 followers on X. He's been in the game on X for years and years and built up an incredible following. Of course, he focuses generally on entertainment, and of course that is super popular. But now has, of course, come into PulseChain over the last month or two. And so we're going to talk to him about his experience and where he's heading. He's obviously had some projects launches with XVR and BX, and we're going to talk to him about all of that. So I hope you guys really enjoy this, a chance to meet real Xavier. And I think this is one of the first interviews he's had. I think he's only had maybe one or two before. So looking forward to it. It's going to be really exciting. Second half of the show, we're going to get into our usual crypto coverage. That's why we started a bit earlier. So that we can suit the time of real Xavier. Of course, he's in a different time zone, so it's going to be a lot of fun. Now, I'd love to get you guys in and ask any questions on the way as Xavier gives us a rundown of his experiences, who he is, and where we're going with his projects and stuff like that. So definitely get in the chat there and do that. So without further ado, don't forget to share the show on X because that's sharing is caring, as they say. So get out there and share it. And of course, if you're on YouTube as well, don't forget to share it on YouTube also. So exciting times. And if you're new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe on YouTube. We're streaming on 3 YouTube channels and also on X. So a really awesome audience. And click the follow on X as well and share the link around. It doesn't take that long to do that. So we've got Cue Ball in the house there, kicking it off straight away. Big shout out there. Yeah, get in the chat there and get your questions going, folks. It's going to be a lot of fun. But without further ado, let's get into it and let's meet Xavier. So let's go for gold here. All right, let's click it off and bam. Hey, Xavier, how you doing?
Hey, Superman, how you doing, man?
Very
Hope you're
good. So we finally got you on the show, which is fantastic. How are you?
Yeah, I'm very good. Excited though. I feel like it's been a while.
Yeah,
I don't know if I've gotten in one of your shows before, but
no.
yeah, I cannot recall because I've been getting like a couple of streams. The time I just got on PulseChain, and yeah, I've been meaning to come to your stream, but I couldn't get time because of the different time zones and everything.
Yeah. We really are on a really almost opposite time frames, time zones. Pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Now, it's great to have you on. We're streaming to 3 YouTube channels, as I said, and on X right now. And of course, pretty much a dedicated crypto and PulseChain community. So it's great to have you here. And hopefully people can find out more about you during this interview as well. I was hoping to kick it off, maybe just tell a little bit about yourself. And then maybe a few things about what you're up to on not only on X with your entertainment channel, but also with your move into PulseChain.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Superman. So, this is Role Xavier. Currently based on Twitter, which is newly X. It's former called Twitter. So yeah. Xavier is a very funny guy. He's a meme lord, meme god, whatever you guys call it. Very funny videos, very interesting videos. I cover content based on interesting stuff, countries, politics, everything. Currently now, Xavier is based in South Africa, but not for long. And yeah, he's a new member on PulseChain. He's a new member on PulseChain, arrived 4 weeks or 5 weeks ago, and also has launched 2 tokens on PulseChain.
Yeah.
Which is the first token is Xavier University, which is XVR.
Hmm.
And the second token got launched a week or two after the XVR, which is the BX, which is Black Twitter, which is
Right.
that token mainly focuses on bringing influencers in that are coming from South Africa that have higher followings and all that. But now Yeah, man. It's those two tokens that we've already launched, even though the markets are still down currently. And yeah, we're still looking forward to pushing more and
Yeah.
getting a lot of people to come in and start investing on the tokens. Yeah.
So that's a quick overview of about stuff, who you are and where you're going. I was just wondering whether you give us a little bit more detail about your entertainment channel. How long you been building that
Yeah.
channel up? Because you got 480,000 followers. That's incredible. You've really obviously had huge.
Nice, nice, nice.
So if you could just a little bit of background about that.
Oh, okay, no problem. So, with the Xavier channel, it has been going on for quite 14 years now, if I'm
Wow,
not mistaken, because
amazing.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's been going on for 14 years now, but I had some on and offs. I had some on and offs in terms of like maybe 2 years off, come
yeah,
back the third year, come and post, and then disappear again and come back. So the channel has been fully active starting from 2018. It has been
wow,
fully active starting from 2018 up until now,
yeah,
2025. So yeah, the content focuses on the memes, but mostly now it focuses on videos based on the algorithm that X has.
yeah.
Because yeah, X has a new algorithm,
I,
which
I,
is
I did
yeah, yeah.
I did see Elon Musk just only a few hours ago said that they had actually publicly published the X algorithm. I don't know if you saw that. That came
Yeah,
out a few hours.
yeah.
Yeah. What do you think of that?
So the problem with X, right? I may not say it's a major problem because with the last owners of X, the algorithm was focused on specific people, right? We wouldn't reach the numbers that we are reaching today. So with the algorithm that Elon Musk has implemented on X, yeah, man, I think it's the best because all the posts that I normally make, they reach 1 million. You can go to my pin
Yeah.
tweet.
Yeah.
I have like around about like 15 million views
Mm.
from a post that I posted like yesterday. So
Wow.
yeah, and
Yeah.
you can also see that I have a badge next to my name. So everybody that views that video, like 18 million people, they can see the pulse check.
Yeah. It's
That's one thing.
incredible, man.
That's one thing.
Incredible.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's one thing great about it. So yeah, there's
So
still a lot to come from my account. So yeah.
that's exciting, man. You are crushing it, dude. Honestly, and you do such good variety of
Mhm.
topics as well. It's
Nice.
pretty
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah, it's really really good. And now you're kind of have you found the difference? Have you found much difference between when Twitter was running and moving to X? Like, have you like has that much? Because obviously they changed their staffing and everything else. Have you noticed any much difference with the algorithm, or is it pretty similar?
There's a major change on the algorithm. I feel like if I would rate it out of 100%, I
Hmm.
think with the new team that X has implemented, they've moved the algorithm from from what it used to be last time. I think now the algorithm is acting up on maybe 80%,
Yeah.
but it has its on and offs because now with Elon Musk, he keeps on updating Twitter like
Yeah.
literally every week. Every person is coming up with a new idea, and Elon Musk gets to see that on the timeline, and every time when he sees a good idea, he feels like, let me implement this. If it doesn't work, okay, we'll work on something else, which is brand new and all that. So yeah, but I feel like quite now they haven't mastered the algorithm of Twitter. So I believe that there's still more to come from it. But with my account, I do have complaints here and there. But yeah, it's doing great. It's doing
Yeah.
great
Hey,
some
look.
other times.
I mean, at the end of the day, I mean, you're entertaining people every day, and you post
True.
quite a few times a day, and it's pretty awesome. You're always covering so much
No.
variety as well, which I really like. So just as a entertainer ex influencer as you are, it's pretty amazing. I think you're doing a great job, and obviously, the channel's really growing huge. You're almost getting towards 500,000. I mean, it's a great milestone, right?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. I pray that I reach a 500,000 by December this year.
Yeah,
That
that'd be
was
awesome.
that was my main target. That
Yeah,
was my
well,
main target to reach 500,000 by June.
yeah,
Yeah, and
well,
then
lots of
yeah, I'll just push it to December and make sure that I
yeah.
grow it. Yeah.
December's the perfect time. That's a good shot. Well, all blessings for that, man. That sounds
Yeah,
awesome.
thank you so much, Superman.
We
Thank you
got
so
we got
much. Yeah.
we got Ash in the house there. Xavier, yeah. I like his. I like your profile pic too there, Ash. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
Very
We got
nice,
other
very
people.
nice. I see you, Ash.
We got Frank White in the house. We got Q Baller. We got DJ and Hexkin in the house there. Q Baller says another South African, so big shout out there. That's the play.
Yeah.
So awesome stuff. So I guess now you've got the big influencer channel with entertainment on X. You're doing amazing on there. You're very
Yeah,
popular.
yeah.
And now you've started moving
Hmm.
into crypto. So just a little bit about that sort of entry and how long that's been, and things like that. Just
Uh-huh.
your sort of entry into crypto, and of course into PulseChain. Ultimately, we'll talk about that too.
Yeah, yeah. So with me, Superman, I joined PulseChain 5 weeks ago. So now here how the story goes.
Yeah,
With crypto, I've known crypto for quite a long time in terms of like knowing it, but
yeah,
not deep crypto, but seeing the numbers of like, okay, Bitcoin is going up, Ethereum, Litecoin, Ripple, and all the top 20 crypto leading cryptocurrencies that are out there. And I've
yeah,
been looking at it and not having much knowledge of, okay, how do you how are these founded? Which chain? What is a chain? What is a community? What do you do when you launch? How do you get investors? How do you buy? How do you sell? And all that. I didn't know that knowledge up until I came to Pulse Chain. So it was a matter of 5 weeks of learning about crypto and how to go about it, and based believing that with Pulse Chain, I've met the right people that I'm moving with right now. People that are advising me on terms of like, okay, you know what? Um, this you can do, this you cannot do. Always make sure that you protect your reputation and everything. And with the tokens that you've already launched for yourself, just make sure that you just you are honest with the investors and the holders from XVR and also BX. And yeah, also just try and build something that is much more stable, that is much more different than any other um token that is literally existing on the Pulse Chain community and all that. So with crypto, I can say that crypto is very good, and I am here to stay. When it comes to crypto, I like the chain itself. I like how it works. It's very simple. If anyone can give it a chance, if anyone can give it a chance in terms of like if you want to learn about Pulse Chain, within a week you'll master it. You'll be very able to even establish a token and find people that are willing to invest, as long as you're passionate and you know what you do about it. So yeah.
yeah. Like I think it was really interesting. You said it's only been 5 weeks. Can you believe it? 5 weeks since you really
Yeah.
started moving into Pulse Chain, of course, which is really decentralized crypto in many ways, right? And you've already caused, you've absolutely been, and everyone's like really excited that you've joined, and got a lot of people just hitting you up all the time. Have you found that like pretty incredible? How many people have actually hit you up for Pulse Chain and tried to help you out in a good way?
Yeah. So I have a lot. I have maybe from the whole entire community, maybe 25%.
Wow.
25%, because the pulse chain community is very huge. I don't want to
Yeah,
lie to you. It's
yeah,
very huge. You look at the tokens that are already launched on Dex Screener, those are different communities per token. You look at a you look at a token that has a market cap starting from 1 million going up. How many are they that have a million market cap going out there? Because that's a community itself. Do you understand? But so far, with the people that I've already met, very good people, very great people to work with, people to listen to in terms of the strategic um, of launching and everything.
yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, and I see a question. I see
Yeah.
a question here from Brent. Yeah,
Brendan, yeah, yeah.
Brenton.
What's your thoughts on
Let's
RH?
start.
Richard Hart. Richard Hart, for those that
The
don't know,
reason,
founder of Pulse Chain and
the
X.
reason. Nice, nice, nice. The reason why I came to Pulse Chain, now I'm answering your question. The reason why I came to Pulse Chain, the person that brought me on Pulse Chain told me a story about RH, saying that this guy, he made X go up 10 times, like 10,000 times.
10,000x.
I
Yeah.
didn't even believe that. Yeah, 10,000x. I didn't even believe that story. I was like, "What? Are you serious?" Okay, let me look at this for myself. You understand? I went to the chart, I looked at the chart, I was like, damn, damn, damn. People were raking money at that time, and I was like, you know what? There's no other community that has done it like this in a single year. So let me just jump in because I feel like there's a lot of hope when it comes to this chain. There's a lot of hope, and everybody is literally excited about everything when it comes to PulseChain. So yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, that's what he did with Hex, which was one of the top 4 or 5 performing tokens last bull market in 2021. But what do you think about Richard Hart himself,
Nice.
like, as his persona that at least the public persona that he gives out? Have you seen much of him?
I've seen his posts. I've seen his posts. I could say that he has a very cool aura.
Mm,
His aura is very well defined in terms of like making sure that he keeps it cool with himself. He doesn't want to get associated with a lot of people that are coming from the Pulse Chain community because
yeah,
you don't have to trust anyone. You don't have to trust anyone. There are people that are coming to the chain to come and make money. They are not even taking the chain quite serious and all
yeah,
that. But with Richard Hart, he's making sure that with people that have invested in PLSX and PLSX, and
mm,
also INC people. I don't know if he owns PDI. I'm not sure about that. But with the people that have invested in the first three or four tokens that I just listed, he wants
yeah,
to make sure that you guys are in for a major bargain. So just stay in the community and you'll
yeah.
start getting rich.
Yeah, so for those that are new to PulseChain, Xavier's talking about Richard Hart, which is the founder of PulseChain, which is a blockchain, and it's what they call a full system state copy of Ethereum. So everything that was on Ethereum got copied over to PulseChain on the 10th of May, 2023. So it's been pretty incredible. It's about 850 days since that time, and then PulseChain launched only a few days later on the 13th of May, 2023, and of course it by Richard Hart, who
Mhm.
is one of I think one of the probably got the highest engagement in crypto out of anybody. He was really, like you talked about, that
Yeah,
aura
nice,
around
nice,
that aura.
nice,
Well,
nice.
he really does attract a lot of people with that. So yeah, for so those that are new, that's what Xavier's talking about, which is pretty awesome. Brennan says in the last bull market, Hex made a lot of millionaires. So there we go. It's pretty hard. So 10,000x, pretty amazing. We got other people in the house here. We got Fast Abdul. I'm here for the tech. Big shout out. And we also got Reality Witness. Let's go Hexkins. Absolutely awesome stuff. So that's Richard Hart. Now, the other thing, of course, is you've launched 2 tokens. So we're going to jump over to the chart screen and have a look at your first token, which is Xavier University. And I just want to say, but before you get into talking about that a little bit, the chart's obviously got a down chart right
Yeah.
now. We see this a lot when new tokens launch. It's not uncommon. And I really like what you're doing around the theme with Xavier. And of course, you're running a Telegram group. I was wondering whether you could tell us a little bit about your vision for Xavier University, which I think is fantastic. I think it's really, really exciting. So let us know.
Nice. Yeah. So what I want to say is that the reason for Xavier University was to create a community where people don't know about crypto to come in and learn about crypto and
Yeah,
start investing in crypto. And soon as you reach your target market in terms of like your target when it comes to your investment, you become a professor and you are able to come and teach other people that are willing to learn about crypto and all that. So all I'm trying to say is that we are here to stay as a university, and there are a lot of things that we are willing to implement as the university, and we are open on a lot of ideas on how to move forward. So we are not backing down. We are
yeah.
not backing down. Yeah, we're just here to stay and making sure that we develop the university itself to be whatever that it has to be, and then move forward from it. So yeah.
Right. So at the moment, we've got a market cap at the moment 24,000, a liquidity of 12,000, and
Yeah.
the price chart at the moment obviously has just launched. And often when you get launches, this launched through a particular platform called Pump Tires, right? And
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
obviously,
Yeah.
the early people that got in have sold out, right? So that means that basically
Facts,
people
facts,
got an
facts, facts.
opportunity of getting a lot of volume right now for a low price. Is that pretty much the way you look at this chart at this stage?
Yeah. So now the price is very low. So it's a very good stage of us of people coming to invest at a very lower price because now we are about to hit a bull market.
Yeah,
As you can as you've seen that Ethereum has been selling, Bitcoin has been selling. So now it's a change in cycle, and we are just waiting for the Fed results and making sure that everything goes up. Even Richard Hart just spoke in I think yesterday saying that I think it was quite a prediction. I don't want to say he's gonna do it, but he literally confirmed that, okay, what if we do the hex thing again? Right?
yeah,
So
yeah,
we are about to expect a bull market. We are about to expect a bull market. So it will be very great for any investor to come in at this lowest price to make sure that we all win together. And
yeah.
yeah, I'm just
So,
excited for everything. So
so
yeah,
people,
every time when I look at the chart,
yeah,
yeah.
you go, Xavier. Yep.
Yeah. Every time when I look at the chart, I don't get stressed or whatsoever because I know that it's going to go up. I'm hopefully sure that it's going to go up
Yeah.
because of you look at the price right now, everything is literally affordable, and yeah, it's literally gonna go up.
So I do have the XVR token or Xavier University token link showing on the screen. That's in the chat there for Dick Screener.
Yeah.
And
Yeah. Thank you so much.
we'll try and post this under the and in fact I'll try and post it now under the live stream chat there. So if people want to check it out, obviously do your own due diligence.
Mhm.
Um, and let me just quickly find that. So here we are. Hey, we can see ourselves on the video. And that's XVR. So X. Let me just XVR, and that is the chart right there. Let me just post the. Oh, that's not copying actually. Copy, and we're going to push that in. Was it not posting? I'm not sure why that's not posting. Bam, bam. Oh, there we go. I've done it a couple of times. There we go. There we go. All right, that's cool. All right, so that's XVR, and the people
Okay.
on can see that we've got Gladiator Games in the house there. Nice, awesome. PulseChain about to blow up, so great to see that. So that is Xavier right now, and we got a question about that from Fast Abdul. I think it is. Let's quickly check that. We got
Yeah.
Fast Abdul says, so when did Xavier decide to become the president of PulseChain? So that's another thing. You got Xavier University, but you
Yeah.
also have taken on this role as president of PulseChain. So let us know a bit about that.
Yeah. Now, with the president part, it started when I joined in the Pulse chain the first week, and I realized that, oh, nice, I'm the first with the highest followers, and also the first with the highest impressions, which is views. You understand? So with whatever that I'm willing to bring is making sure that I bring a lot of exposure that is
Yeah,
coming to Pulse chain with my views and all that. So I believe that with the badge of Pulse chain next to my name and the
yeah,
views that I get to accumulate, a lot of people will want to figure out, okay, what is that badge for and why is it there? And people, every time when they click it, that's when they're going to see that, oh, this is Pulse Chain. What is Pulse Chain? They would want to associate themselves with that. So, yeah.
yeah. Hey, look, I think it's really fun, because you're an entertainer on X. To get into crypto can be really fun, and obviously memes are a big thing in crypto. And so I think you got this perfect match where you really make crypto fun, basically, right? So I think it's really exciting.
Nice. Yeah, true.
Now, some of the things going forward, like obviously people can get into the Xavier University token quite cheap now, right? Because we've had a lot of the early people get out, right? And so now people can pick up
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
good volumes for low prices, which I think is exciting. What's some of the things that you're looking to do to help, I guess, build intrinsic value into the token? How many times do you post on X about it?
So,
What's in
yeah,
Telegram? Are you doing more live
yeah, yeah.
streams, X Spaces, things like that? Let's just give us a little breakdown of some of those things.
Okay, so what I'm planning to do right now, so ever since I've started joining Pulse Chain, yes, I've managed to push Pulse Chain for the first 4 weeks, talk about it, talk about the tokens and everything. But I've realized that it's also messing up my algorithm. So I
Right.
was trying to make sure that I remind my followers about the content that I brought, like the content that I brought them into and
Yes.
making sure that, okay, I'm reminding that I'm reminding them that I'm still here, but they must also remember that I'll be posting a lot of crypto here and there. So
Yeah.
what I'm trying to do is to make sure that I keep up with the algorithm that I've built for my account, and
Hmm.
also making sure that every time when I have a blow up tweet, and then I'll just post a PulseChain token underneath it, which is it will be the Xavier University or either the BX. So yeah, so that I keep up with the algorithm. I just don't want to mess it up, because when you mess up the algorithm, you start losing followers, because
Yes.
now your followers are going to be like, okay, now when did you start changing to crypto? What is this now? You
Yeah. Yeah.
understand?
Yeah.
So it's not a good thing. So I'm trying to make sure that I maneuver it in two different sets, but making sure that my followers always remember that, okay, we came to you for this content, and please make sure that you don't forget us. You
Yeah.
understand?
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't feed us onto crypto each and every day. So
Yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
that's what I'm
Well,
planning
I
to do.
guess I guess the other thing that you have, so you're posting about Xavier University and token on your channel. Your channel's an entertainment channel, so you really got to keep it predominantly entertainment, but you're sort of starting to put a little bit of stuff about crypto and Xavier University. Um, and I really
Yeah,
like your president of PulseChain. I think that's so fun as well, and I think everyone likes that too. Uh, and I guess the
yeah.
other thing is because your audience is an entertainment audience, they're probably obviously only a subset of that would be people that know about crypto. But I guess you're doing a bit of education as well. I mean, it's all about Xavier University. So how are you doing some? I guess you're doing a couple of Xavier sort of how to get into crypto, how to get into PulseChain type of posts. Do you do stuff like that?
So, what we planning to do right now is to figure out one of the best strategies on making sure that we develop the Xavier University, and
Hmm.
making sure that everybody that comes to the university feels welcome. And we don't want to start boring people, because the channel hasn't been having so much effect recently, so
Yeah,
we still strategizing. When I say we, I'm talking about the people that advise me, people that I go to and DM and ask, what
yeah,
do I do in this situation, what do I do if this doesn't work out. So
yeah,
I'm trying to make sure that I keep the channel alive, and maybe get one or two people that I could bring in the community, and making sure that they keep the group alive, so that people don't feel like, oh, what's happening? Why
yeah.
is the group so quiet? So yeah, we just planning on the outside, and making sure that when we come back, we just come back with a bang.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, and I guess it's Xavier, especially at the price it is now. Right now, it's got four zeros, 2,500. That's the US price. It's a really good
Mhm.
price for people to enter, especially your followers, I guess, to get in there, which is pretty cool. And I guess the other thing is, if you do have posts, you can make them entertainment posts. You can send them to Telegram, and people can get educated on other platforms, right, without affecting the algorithm and your audience and things like that adversely. Yeah.
True, true,
Now we've
true,
got
true, true,
Check My
true.
Pulse just says
So
he's
yeah,
liked and
there's a
subbed.
lot in store.
So Check My Pulse just said he liked and subbed to you.
Yeah,
So
thanks
that's
a lot.
awesome. No, nice one. Yeah, so you got lots in store. Anything else that you're looking to do that you can tell people about at the moment in terms of intrinsic value for Xavier University coming up?
So the initial plan for the university was making sure that, let just for an example, I'm just gonna put in an example. Let's say you get to invest no, no, not $100, right?
Mm,
Let's say out of that $100, your target was to make around about like 5x, right?
mhm,
Which will be $500. So
mhm.
when you make that $500, then you get to say, okay, you've graduated, and now you have a higher certificate. From a higher certificate, you have a diploma. From a
Oh,
diploma,
I
you have
like
a
that.
degree.
Yeah,
If you
I
want
like
to
that.
further up your investment, yeah, if you want to further up your investment, you already have a PhD. And you having a PhD, now you're a professor. You understand? We
Yeah,
wanted to come up with a different theme, not only just to launch a token and treat it like any other token that is existing out there, but just to come up with a different theme. And one thing that you need to understand, and in a university creates a lot of careers. You understand? So there are a lot of projects that you guys going to expect that are coming from the Xavier University. I just don't want to bore you and say to you guys each and every week there's this project that is coming up. I feel like we should stick to the ones that are already existing and making sure that soon as they hit a biggest market cap, then we introduce new projects to you guys. Because when you guys look at the university, you find a lot of careers, you find police departments, you find this, you find that. You understand? People that want to graduate and say, I want to be a doctor. I want to fall under this community. I want to fall under this community. And all will be brought to you guys by the Xavier University. It's more like right now we are still in the roots of trying to build the university. And then soon as it moves to the branches, that's when the other projects will come. So that people will feel like now it's time for me to go to school. I get my investment. Then after getting my investment, this is where I want to invest again, which is a new career that has already adapted and already big established. You understand?
Yeah.
So yeah, that's one of the things.
That's exciting. Now, the other thing I understand before we get to a couple of comments in the chat is that you've also already got utility for XVR, haven't you, in one of the farms or something that's on PulseChain where people can earn yield?
Um,
Was it Emmett
okay,
Farm?
with
Something
that,
like Farm or something that,
yeah. We on Emmett Farm, we
yeah,
on Liberty Swap, we
yeah,
on also on Liberty Swap, and yeah, we on Dex and also Dex Tools. Yeah,
yeah.
we on those
Well,
four.
that's fantastic. So you already got some utility for it. So really, you are starting to layer the founder early stages, right? I mean, it's only how long has it been around? Not that long, 26 days. I mean, so it's pretty early, and you've already got farming yields. You've already got Liberty Swap, which is on ramping, and yeah, so exciting times for that. And we got a couple of comments in the chat there. We got Check My Pulse says, thanks for providing a route or route there to no coiners. There's people that are not used to crypto to find a safe passage to crypto via PulseChain and Richard Hart. So there's a big shout out to you there, Xavier. Keep up the great work.
Yeah, thanks a lot. Yeah, thanks a lot.
Pastor
Thanks a
Bill
lot for that.
says Xavier's bringing much needed humor to PulseChain. And that's what I really love about your president of PulseChain. I really love that. And
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah.
yeah. So, and that looks really good on your entertainment channel too, because it's a lot of fun, right? I think people enjoy it, so it's pretty good.
True.
You guys are way too serious. He says you guys are way too serious. So there we are. What else? We've got Ash says, if this is the same Xavier, then the laughs I've had from the memes have been some of the best. How about that? That's awesome. That's awesome. So kind of cool.
Yeah, really appreciate it.
All right, so very cool. So you've also got another token, right? So you got BX, which is this one here. You want to talk a little bit
Yeah.
about this one too?
I think BX was a failure. I think BX was a failure, but it still has a chance to improve.
Yeah.
Um, I think it was launched on the down cycle when everything was selling
Mm-hmm.
and everybody didn't, yeah, most people didn't want to risk money looking at the markets and everything. But what we're going to do is create a strategy on making sure that we keep it alive. But we just have to make sure that we keep XVR alive. When we keep XVR alive, we'll make sure that the BX also grows. So that's why I said to you guys, we'll make sure that the two projects that are already existing, they go as far as possible, and we are
Yeah.
not launching any other thing besides this. Yeah, BX was a disappointment, but we're willing to rectify the mistakes that
Yeah.
we
So
we we were doing. Yeah.
So XVR, if I'm hearing your summary right, is basically that it's your main coin. It's the Xavier University. You're the president of
Yeah.
PulseChain. That is your basically your meme coin. You've got some utility to it already. You're going to be, obviously talking about it moving forward into the bull market ahead. BX, of course, you talked about being you're trying to onboard South African influencers on X. Some of them very large.
True,
But
true, true, true,
unfortunately,
true.
it didn't quite play out as you said you might wanted. But you're not going to be launching any other tokens, and you're going to try and incorporate some cool stuff for this, right? Is that basically the idea?
Yeah, that's the top idea that we were trying to do. And but yeah, it's still on the play. It's still on the play. We're still trying to figure out how are we gonna make these influencers jump in and all that.
Yeah. All right.
Because when you
Cool.
join crypto, it's all about money. It's all about money. Most people in my country normally got scammed a lot, so they have trust issues when it comes to such things. So
Sure.
we are willing to show them proof. We are willing to show them proof that, guys, this is what's happening. This thing exists, and these are the people that I've met on the chain. You can follow the lead as I am leading you guys. You can meet this person and this person. They'll explain everything to you guys quite
Yeah.
perfectly. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So you're actually connected to quite a large network of large influencers on X, right? A lot of them South African based. Is that right?
Yeah, most of
Yeah.
them South African based. I also even have international influencers that follow me, influencers that are close to Elon Musk, influencers that are close to most major politicians and all that. You can look at my followings. You guys can see it. You can look at my followings, people that get to follow me, and you would see that, oh, okay, yeah, this guy is really something. So yeah, but I just don't want to be pushing and pressing them, feeding them with whatever content that I'm putting right now. I just want them to see them for themselves. That okay, this is what Xavier is doing right now,
Mm.
and all that. So yeah.
So I mean, yeah, I mean, you're just generally speaking, even outside your own tokens, which is, we've got this cool. I love the BX symbol here with the South Africa, I guess, X flag there. It's kind of cool. Is that you've got these people got millions of followers, right? So you're basically kind of introducing a lot of people to PulseChain on a scale that we haven't seen before, really.
True. But they'll all eventually come. They'll all eventually come because
Mm.
the reason why I'm saying this is because the market itself, it's moving away from fiat currency. It's going to
Yeah,
digital currency. So they don't have a choice. They are gonna come.
yeah,
They literally don't have a choice.
yeah. I
So
love that. I
yeah,
love
that's
that.
why I'm very much hopeful.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. Well, those are the charts, guys. If you're watching, and we've got a great audience watching right now. If you're new to the channel, don't forget to smash the follow button on X, and we're going to pull up Xavier's socials as well on X too. So definitely get out there and do that. Um, and so yeah, I posted the charts on X also, so you can check out the charts. And I would highly recommend getting into what Telegram. Is that the place to go to, Xavier?
Yeah. Telegram. I think when you go on my profile,
Mm.
I do have a Telegram link
Yeah, I'm
there.
going to
Let
pull
me
up
let me
the
just check right now.
pull up that and
Yeah.
put it in the chat there if you guys want to follow
Yeah.
Xavier on
Yeah.
X. I highly recommend you do. He's a very funny guy. Now,
Yeah.
yeah, we wanted to follow. I really wanted to get the communication across about what projects you're up to today, and so hopefully everyone's got a clear understanding of that. But yeah, of course, your channel is awesome. We're going to go back to that in a minute because I wanted people to see all the awesome comedy stuff you put out. And yeah, so let's do that. But this is Xavier on X. So definitely give him a follow for everyone that's not following him already. And so let's wear the links there. That is the link right now. So kind of cool. I see a question or two
Yeah.
in the chat there, but there's not really relevant to what we're talking about, so I'm not going to ask those. So if you're wondering why I'm not asking those questions, so that is kind of cool. Give Xavier a follow. In fact, we're going to quickly go to his channel and check it out. So and you can maybe walk us through a little bit here. We've got a little bit more time, and let us know. This is your channel right now, which is pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's my channel. That's
yeah,
my
yeah, yeah.
channel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's your girlfriend, is it? That's your girlfriend.
Yeah, that's my base wife. That's she's representing the base chain, so she's an influencer on the base chain
Yeah,
side. So
yeah.
yeah,
All right. Well,
yeah,
all right. So yeah, I mean,
that's
it's
her.
pretty cool. Colossians 4 verses 2. I love that. Life is an opportunity. We move mega. Success without hate is not success. FAFO. Donald J. Trump. Crypto anytime. Let's go and China. So you got lots of pretty cool stuff on your header there. And
Yeah,
yeah,
thanks a lot.
really fun stuff. It's funny that he said that he only had one job. This sort of stuff you're posting, which is pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, and the post that you saying there, it already it you can check the views. You can check the
Yeah,
views.
13
You
million.
can,
Oh my gosh, 13
yeah,
million.
yeah.
So that is just ginormous, Xavier. How does the algorithm just pick that? I know you got a huge channel, but 30 million is like that's like what 20 times the size of your channel.
Nice. Yeah, even sometimes I even go to 50 million, 30 million posts. I have my total yearly views, they hit around 1 billion in total. Yeah.
That's
They hit
amazing. That's
around a billion.
amazing. Wow, it really is mind-boggling. In crypto, we're pretty much, in niches. Entertainment, of course, is one of the big things that people look for. But in crypto, it's really a sub niche. So we're in a different universe compared to this. So absolutely amazing. Look at that, 13 million views. So that's awesome. You got Grant Cardone here, Mr. X10, isn't he? X10 there. You got 8,000
Yeah,
one. So you really get a lot of variety on views. We've got the repost there. Appreciate that. Shout out.
yeah, yeah.
And yeah,
Thank you
you've
so
got
much.
we've got the MVS in the house there as well. Big shout out to MVS from the Monster Thread. Um, Crypto
Yeah,
Empress
that's
there.
my wife. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
her.
Repost there. Nice.
Yeah,
That's pretty cool.
yeah.
So yeah, you've got lots of postings. Now you do your main post, right, which is your entertainment stuff with videos and funny stuff. But you really do post a really big variety of stuff, dude. I mean, it's really awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, a lot, a lot, a lot. I'm just all over the place. I'm just all over the
yeah.
place. It's politics, it's crypto, it's entertainment, it's funny videos,
Yeah,
everything. I just love being on social media. So
yeah. So what sort of creative process do you have in terms of deciding what you're going to post on there?
I make sure if you look at the video, the one that you just
Yeah, the
skipped.
top one. Yeah.
So yeah. Okay, but it was down, it was with the dolphin, but it's fine. So,
Oh,
answering your question, I always make sure that the content that I'm posting is not harmful towards my followers, or it gives my followers depression or anything. I just make sure that it's entertaining. Every time when I post it, I check it, and then I make sure that I leave it there. And then when I leave it there, I always come back and check if how it's doing, because out of 10 posts that I get to post, not all of them are gonna do great. Maybe one or two or three,
yeah.
right? So that's how the algorithm is working on Twitter. But I make sure that the post that I post for my followers, it's not harmful or either depressing or anything. And I
Yeah.
I clearly much do listen. Sometimes maybe I would post something that is very crazy or vulgar, and people would tell me that I must delete, and then I would very listen to them, because I don't want to lose my followers over stupid stuff. So yeah.
Yeah, that's fantastic, man. Look, I think that's a great overview of what you're doing. Keep up the awesome work, man. You're crushing it. And I'm just looking, excited as someone in crypto and PulseChain, really looking forward to some of your achievements moving ahead. I mean, it's only 5 weeks you've been around, so imagine what's going to be like in the months ahead here. It's going to be really awesome. So yeah, any final words, Xavier?
Yeah, so what I want to say to the Pulse Chain community, including you, Superman, thank you guys for giving me a good space. Thank you guys for teaching me some other things on how to go about them.
Yeah,
I really appreciate you guys. I respect the respect that you guys give me. I appreciate that so much. And I best believe that we are going far together, and just give everybody an opportunity, not only me. Please be able to teach even other people about crypto and also the token launching. Everybody deserves a chance. And what I want to say is that we are not backing down, even if people get to see a money opening opportunity on our projects. We are not backing down. We are going forward with that. So we are not
yeah,
scared. We are not shaken. We are here
yeah.
to stay, and we are about to push harder. So yeah.
I'm excited, man. I'm excited. I think you're an awesome guy. You're doing awesome stuff on X. You're doing some great achievements. I think on behalf of the Pulse Chain community, if I can be so bold, welcome, and we're excited about what you're going to do in crypto. And of course, hey, look, we're pretty confident the bull market's right on the doorstep, so it's a perfect time for people to get into crypto. And of course, Xavier University. So awesome stuff. Hey, I'm going to have you on in a couple of weeks' time, and we'll see where you are from there. So I hope you
Yeah.
guys have enjoyed it, and a big shout out to Xavier. final words before we get into the second half of the show.
Yeah. Thank you so much for the stream. The time here in South Africa right now is 1:47 a.m.
Yeah.
So it's past my bedtime. So I had to make sure that I stay up for the stream to make sure that I don't disappoint you again.
Yeah.
And thank you so much for giving me such an opportunity. I'm very much grateful and meeting the PulseChain family. And my DMs are open for anything, because one other thing that I get to do, I also do marketing for the community itself. So yeah, my DMs are open for that. So
Yeah.
yeah, let's move
Yeah,
forward.
that's true. So if you're a project team out there or something like that, hit up Xavier, hit up MVS Crypto as well, and get yourself
Yeah.
some real big reach. Man, oh man, it's exciting. All right, we're going to catch you in a few weeks' time, hopefully, Xavier. All the best, and really
Thank
excited
you so
about
much.
it. Take care, and God bless. All right.
You
Cheers.
too. Really appreciate it. Cheers, 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 cheers.
Cheers. Well, guys, I hope you guys all enjoyed that. It was really, really cool. We're going to get into the usual part of my live stream, which is talking about the stock market and crypto and the market. So I hope you guys enjoyed the next bit. We've got a great bunch of people watching right now. So if you definitely want to, if you definitely wanted to get into PulseChain, you're going to learn a lot about it. I do daily shows at 8 p.m. Eastern. So you guys are going to really love it. You're going to learn everything about PulseChain, one of the two largest channels on PulseChain doing daily shows. So definitely give us a follow if you want to get educated about stock market, crypto, PulseChain, and many other cool opportunities to make mad gains in the bull market. We really are at the right time and right place. So it's pretty awesome. Don't forget to smash the subscribe button on YouTube. And also on X, hit the follow button as well. And of course, follow Xavier as well, as he's doing awesome stuff. And I really highly recommend getting in on Xavier's Telegram. That is where he is. You're going to be able to talk to him there. And I know he's going to be on a lot more streams and X Spaces and stuff like that coming up. He is only just begun the journey, and you guys can join him with it on Xavier University. President of PulseChain, pretty awesome. President of PulseChain there. Big shout out to MVS Crypto as well in the chat there. He's been doing some great stuff as well, so you can always talk to him also. All right, let's kick it into gear. We're going to start off with the stock market. I'm just going to set things up quickly. And of course, don't forget to get in the chat there if you've got any questions as we go forward into crypto. And we're just going to do a full market coverage as well. So this is sort of the normal format that I do after interviews. And so yeah, we're going to see how everything is going. I know the market's really starting to get ready to make big moves. So it's exciting times indeed. So let me just pull this up quickly, and we'll go for gold. All right. Let's see here. All right, let's get into it. And we're going to switch screens here. And where should we go? This one here. All right. Don't forget to get in the chat too as well, and leave any comments on X as well. We'll get to those too. All right. So we got the stock market, man. I mean, we had a good time overnight. Again, we've had another green day in the stock market, which has been pretty cool. With the Dow Jones up almost 0.5%, 196 points to 45,711. So if you're new to stocks, the stock market really is starting to ramp up. We have really got all-time highs on just about every index, and I think this is only a beginning, guys. We're in the golden age of America for Trump. He really is kicking out of the park there with the economic strategy is amazing. And making, he's ended 7 wars, can you believe it already, as well as making the world a safer place. So pretty exciting there. The S&P 500 at the moment is up 0.25%, 6,500 on the index. And that's also all-time high, as you can see on the little chart there. It's really starting to move up there. And then the NASDAQ with all the tech companies, as you guys know, we're in the age of AI, artificial intelligence. And that is also up almost the 0.4%, 80 points to 21,879. So you can see on the chart all-time highs as well. So people are making mad money in crypto right now. In stock market right now. And of course, this is going to just flow into the old cryptos. People get rich in stock market. They move money over to crypto too. At the moment, we've got oil at $63 and $66 for West Texas and Brent oil. So we've generally got cheaper oil prices since Trump's come in quite a bit, which is pretty cool. We've got gold at the moment at 3,602, all-time highs there. We do know that central banks are buying gold. I think that particularly the U.S. Federal Central Bank. And we also got silver at the moment at $41. I'm expecting silver to go up to probably $75 to $125. Can you believe it? We were expecting a rally in the commodities under the golden age of America. So really, really excited to see that too. So that's pretty much it. Let's go to the interest rate cut, which is really going to fuel. We talked about being on the doorstep of this big bull market rally in crypto. Well, we're only 1 week away from the big rate announcement, and we have got 95% of the market expecting a rate cut of 25 basis points. But look, we may very well get 50 basis points, which is half a percentage point, and that would really fuel the rally in crypto. We've got the CPI data coming out on Thursday, I believe, which is the inflation data. So that's really going to have a big impact as well. So get ready to rumble, guys. You guys getting into crypto at the right time, right place, because that's about to have fireworks after the 17th of September and to the final quarter, which is always a good time for a bull run in crypto. And so it's going to get insane. Mad money is going to be made. It's very, very exciting there. So that is pretty much it on the stock market. As you guys know, we like to keep up with what's happening there. Don't forget to get in the chat as well. And don't forget also, smash the subscribe button, hit the follow button as well. We're going to get into crypto next. So let's get into where the crypto markets are going. And here we are on CoinGecko, one of the two big ranking sites. We got the total market cap right now, $3.96 trillion. Can you believe it? It's still a very small market cap. So there's a lot of money to be made in crypto moving ahead, and we're going to see a big run up in this year, end of this year. It's going to be absolutely awesome. We talked about Tom Lee yesterday. Tom Lee was talking about massive re-rates in Ethereum leading into the year. So on the low side, $8,000, but probably somewhere between 12 and 16,000, probably where we're going to reasonably land by the end of the year. So it's all going to happen very, very fast. At the moment, we've got Bitcoin at $111,490. So I hope you guys have got a little bit of Bitcoin out there because people are talking about this going up to $1 million to $13 million by 2045. So it could be the ultimate retirement vehicle for Bitcoin. You'll have to ride through a few little ups and downs, but really, I think we're going to get some pretty big re-rates in the old Bitcoin. Ethereum right now, $4,300, similar. We're going to see some potentially big, massive re-rates, and we could see Ethereum by the end of the year on the low side of 8K, but probably more likely somewhere between 12 and 16K by the end of the year. So very, very excited about that. XRP at the moment, number 3 biggest coin in the world, down 0.7% to $2.94. We've got BNB at number 5, up 0.2% at $878. We've got Solana right now is up 1.6%. So if you like meme coins, obviously, if you like entertainment, like what Xavier does, well, Solana is a big chain for that. But of course, PulseChain is really ramping up the meme coins as well, which is pretty awesome. $217 right now for Solana. Number 9, I should say, is Dogecoin. Of course, if you like Elon Musk and Dogecoin is his thing, it's down 0.5% at the moment, 24 cents. And then finally, Tron. If you like Justin Sun, well, Tron there is up 1.2% at 33.5 cents. And of course, that has gained back its number 10 spot from Cardano from yesterday, which is just being slightly flipped there. And Cardano there at number 11 is at 86 cents, pretty flat today. So best performer over the last 24 hours has been Solana at 1.6%. And the best performer there the last week has been Dogecoin, up 12% for Dogecoin. Pretty awesome. Top coin in the top 100. Well, we've got my MYX Finance, which is up huge this week. I mean, look at that, 1,100%, which is what we call 12x, right? So 12x your money. If you had $100, it'd be worth $1,200 now. Pretty insane, and that all happened inside a week. So pretty amazing. That is up 3.8% today, holding at number 80 there. So pretty 80 rank, which is pretty amazing. Mincore up 140%, also doing very well. Sitting at number 48. WorldCoin is also at number 47, up 116%. We've got Providence Blockchain or Hash is at number 84. That's up 34%. And finally, our top 5, we've got Story IP up 33% for the week at number 51. So we're really starting to get some of these altcoin moves, what we call altcoin moves, some new entrants also into the top 100 as well with MYX Finance. So some pretty awesome stuff there. Now, we also got top gainers. We've got Creator Bid, Flock, and Wayfinder. Normally, I could do a deep dive into those, but because, of course, I had the interview with Xavier, we're going to not go into the deep dive on those. We're just going to jump over the trending. Trending at the moment is MYX Finance, Nero, and WorldCoin. So that's pretty much an overview of crypto. And, of course, we're going to deep dive now into PulseChain. So let's gear up for that. But once again, don't forget to get in the chat there as well. Always love a lively chat there. So if you've got any particular tokens you want to talk about, any new launches, something you're excited about, let us know. And of course, don't forget to smash the subscribe button on YouTube. We're streaming on 3 YouTube channels, and of course on X as well. Don't forget to smash the follow button on X if you're following, and help grow and pump your own bags. We've got a really great audience watching at the moment, so exciting times. And of course, we've just come off interviewing the big influencer Xavier, and he's just absolutely doing a great job. So big shout out to him, and don't forget to give him a follow if you're new on his channel. So pretty awesome. We're going to get into PulseChain. Now, PulseChain's pretty much the main crypto chain that we talk about, and this is founded by Richard Hart, which is pretty awesome. It launched on the 13th of May, 2023. It was a full system state copy. That, in other words, it means everything that was on Ethereum on the 10th of May got copied over to PulseChain's blockchain. And so if you had assets over on Ethereum, you would have them over on PulseChain. But then, of course, over the last 850 days or so, we have had what we call price discovery. What are those copies going to be worth? And we are finding out that it is very exciting indeed what's happening there. So we're going to be talking about that as well. So let's get into it and go for gold. All right, let's see here. We're going to go full screen, are we? Yeah, actually, we might just go for the small screen. How about that? So day 850 on PulseChain, 51, I should say, on PulseChain. We've got the price of Pulse, which is the main fee coin. So if you think about Ethereum be the fee coin on Ethereum, well, we've got Pulse as the fee coin that you need to pay fees on the PulseChain blockchain. And it's currently at quadruple 0413. So in US cents, that's 0.00000413. That's the price. And so it's a very good entry right now on PulseChain. It is down 0.5% right now, and it's what we looking good. So PulseX at the moment is the main DEX or decentralized exchange, is where you buy and sell tokens on the blockchain. Pulse is, of course, the blockchain token. PulseX at the moment is quadruple 0295 in US cents. It is down 1.7% at the moment. And what we've got a special thing called a buy and burn, and that is burning the PulseX tokens away. So it's getting more scarce all the time. And of course, over time, scarcity helps push value up, right? The price of the token is 7.72% of all the public supply of PulseX has been bought up and burned. So it's not just a burning mechanism, it's actually buys the token, pushes the price up, and then burns those tokens, which is pretty amazing as well. Incentive token was what they call a yield farming incentive reward. That has been tapered off now, and it is up 1.18%. And we've got the price at $1.57 right now. It's pretty scarce. There's only about 55 million coins. Hex at the moment, which is the coin that Xavier was talking about from 2021, was one of the top 4 or 5 coins in the crypto market. It did a 10,000x, can you believe it? And it made millionaires, right? So you could have just put in $100, you would have been extremely wealthy. That's how crazy it was in performance, and that's what crypto can do. It really is amazing. We've got Hex at the moment is sitting at 0097, so just below 1 cent right now, basically 0097 US cents, and so it's just below 1 cent. We've got the copy, so that is the PulseChain copy. We also have the original copy, which was on Ethereum, and that is sitting at 0.17 of a penny. The combined price of Hex on the PulseChain and Hex on Ethereum is 1.14 cents, and that is down 0.25% right now on the old Pulse. So very good entry, guys. And we know that the founder did a post 2 days ago saying that Hex could very well do 10,000x a day. That's basically what was implying. Hex could very well do 10,000x again, which would probably get us, I think, somewhere up around $5 per Hex. So pretty crazy stuff there. Now, how will that happen, right? You're probably going, how does that happen? Well, PulseChain is one of the 5 big, has a whole ton of ETH, basically, from what we had the PulseChain sacrifice, which is a way of allocating Pulse and PulseX tokens, a couple of years back. And of course, this here is huge now, right? Because we've got all these big stock market companies coming in, and they're buying up Ethereum. They're buying millions and millions of Ethereum. And of course, they're flooding the market with money, right? And that's also lifting the PulseChain sacrifice fund, or PulseChain strategic reserve, and that is now worth $716 million, I should say, which is pretty crazy. So the higher the ETH price goes, if we start heading towards that price of 15,000, let's say by the end of the year, this would be a absolutely whopping amount. I think it's something like $5 billion. So absolutely huge amount of money. And so that there is just going to go up and up, which potentially gives implied value to PulseChain, and that could pump hundreds of millions of dollars, if not billions of dollars, into the chain in some form, way or another. We're not quite sure how that might happen. There are many ways and many theories about it, but it could be pretty exciting in the future. So you're basically buying very, very good prices right now, and the potential for life-changing gains definitely on the board there. And of course, it's PulseChain's just benefiting from all the stock market pumping money into Ethereum. And of course, that's pumping up the value of the PulseChain sacrifice treasuries, as we call it, or strategic reserve. And it's already up in the money quite a lot. So very, very exciting to see that. And we've got obviously some very big players like Bitmine Immersion, of course, being led by the very famous Tom Lee, of course, the guy that gets all the market calls. And he's talking about Ethereum being the big play over the next 10 years. Of course, PulseChain will benefit directly in multiple ways. First of all, through the treasury, that PulseChain sacrifice, and secondly, the fact that PulseChain is a full system stake fork of Ethereum, giving it a lot of advantages. So really, really excited for that. It is huge. You guys here at the right time, right place, guys. It is the chance of a lifetime. So PulseChain really looking amazing there. Now let's quickly look at the gas prices. Obviously, costs to do business on PulseChain, just like any blockchain. Well, we've got 500,000 beats, and that's about 8/10 of a penny to do a swap. So you can buy and sell tokens on PulseChain for less than a penny. Isn't that amazing? So it's pretty awesome to do activity on PulseChain. And of course, you can also become a validator as a person that helps to confirm all the transactions and blocks on the PulseChain. Obviously, that's how blockchains works. They've got blocks and they've got transactions in those blocks, and people have to confirm the mathematical formulas for solving those issues, those blocks, and confirming them. And we have got 52,563 validators doing that on behalf. So it's really, really great. Then you can earn about 10% a year on doing that. The bridge at the moment, sitting at $107 million, is locked in the bridge. There's a bridge of funds. Imagine it, but like a bank that's holding in the middle and between Ethereum and PulseChain. And there's currently $107 million locked in that bridge. And one token goes in on the Ethereum side, and it comes out on the PulseChain side. It's pretty much how that works. And you can see we've got Ethereum, we've got DAI, we've got USDC. These are all coins, stable coins, and the ETH is the main token from Ethereum. And these are all locked in, and you can actually trade them over on PulseChain, right? So it's pretty awesome. You can bring in capital from Ethereum, and you can put it into PulseChain and start buying up the assets on PulseChain, and it really starts to get things going in terms of price discovery, right? So that is PulseChain right now, which is pretty cool. We're going to be looking at the overall markets and how they're performing. What is really good? So, think about it. You can bring money into PulseChain, but what are you going to buy? What do you want to buy? You want to buy something that's really, really cool. Well, obviously, we talk about the Richard Hart tokens. He's the founder of PulseChain, and he has 4 main tokens. He has 5 tokens, actually. He has one on Ethereum called Hex, and then he has 4 on PulseChain. One is called Pulse, which is the main fee coin, the one that you need to use to pay fees on PulseChain to buy and sell, and to get into finance protocols and play games and things like that. And then he has PulseX, which is the big decentralized exchange. That's where you can buy and sell on. And then, of course, the incentive token, which is a farming reward token that's pretty much been, pretty much extinguished now. You can still do it, but it's pretty low yield. And then, of course, we've got Hex over on PulseChain as well. So Hex is also on 2 chains, and that is a certificate of deposit with some special secret sauce in it. So it really makes it supercharged, and we're excited about where that might go. Pretty awesome. We got Hex Vader in house there. Hey, gang, good to see Hex Vader. Big shout out. You started early. I did indeed, because we had an interview with Xavier, and he's it's about 1:30 in the morning his time. So we had to start a bit earlier to help him. Otherwise, it would have been about 2:30 if I'd started my normal time for him in the morning. Woof woof, says Hex Vader. I'm not sure what you mean. Are you talking about Brea tokens? Is that what you're alluding to there? All right, so let's get into it. We've got the total volume at the moment is at 13.8 million. We've got transactions, 314,000 transactions today. And it looks like we've got some real movers here. We've got the Vouch token. It is up 148%. So see how in crypto you can make some pretty mad gains. If you were putting money into a bank, it would be very conservative. But you would only be earning, maybe 2%, 3%. But here in crypto, you can earn 150% in 24 hours. So that's the difference in crypto, and particularly with what we call altcoins. And that's pretty much everything except for Bitcoin, right? It's called an altcoin. And so, 148% is increase there for Vouch. That's pretty exciting, right? So pretty awesome. We got that's been around for 25 days. We've also had Whale Bay. That's up 126%. It's been around for 6 months. We've got the 555 Club. So for people in Hex, they can actually pretty much stake their Hex or mine their Hex, and they can earn a yield. And so that's where we get names like 555, because that is the max period that you can actually stake for, which is about 15.2 years. Yeah, pretty amazing there. That's up 111%. That's only been around for a month. We've got the Humpback Hold Club. That's been up 74% there. That has been around for 6 months now. I'm not endorsing any of these projects as always. We're just going through what is performing really well on PulseChain right now. And these are some of the ones we're looking at right as well. Now, if you're new to the channel, don't forget to smash the subscribe button on YouTube. We're streaming on the Kryptonite Show. We're streaming on Superman Crypto and streaming on PulseChain X. So don't forget to smash the subscribe button. If you're on X right now watching, go up to the top of the profile and smash the follow button as well. And definitely share the channel around. That's pretty awesome if you can do that. I'll show you the link at the top here. That is the link to the show. So share it around on X. Really does help a lot. So if you love crypto, if you love to learn about stock markets, what's really driving the markets, then you come to the right place. We're on 8 p.m. Eastern every day. So check it out. My name is, of course, online is Superman, and the channel is Kryptonite Show. So we're pretty much covering it all. And it is exciting times, guys. This is the place, the time to make money. And we know it can be tough out there in the world. So people are looking the best ways to make money, and crypto is the very best. So if you get some good direction, it's always awesome to make money. We got Xavier now, says BBB Bria. So it's one of the main coins on PulseChain that Xavier is talking about there. So big shout out. Now we've got X Game as a big move. So we know that we've got two big whales, what we call whales or large investors on PulseChain. One of them is called Firewhale, and he's got a game coming up, a decentralized crypto casino with an official game license. So pretty amazing. And that has pumped big time overnight, 55% right now. And that is X Game on the move. And so look at this. Woohoo! X Game is on the move there. So big shout out to Firewhale. And we're expecting this, decentralized casino to launch within the next few days, if not 2 weeks, certainly within September. And it's exciting. And look, we've got a big pump here. X Game is going to be, at least the first game out, is going to be a Crash game. So if you guys played Crash before on decentralized, on crypto casinos, I guess, or any casino, it is a pretty amazing game. And they're going to have a bigger 30% referral for this. So you could make some mad money just, sharing your link around. You just join the game. And we've played some of the test games on as well on this channel. And it's a really great game, really great visuals. And man, it's going to be could be a big viral game, guys. And it's going to be on multiple chains. PulseChain, I think Base Chain, a couple other chains, and I think the founder of Base is going to be promoting it. It's going to be huge, big marketing budget as well. So this is going to be a big game. We can see it breaking out for the first time today, leading up into the launch, which could be any day now, if not within the next 2 weeks. So exciting times here. So that is pretty awesome. That is the tip of the day, as we say, or the crypto of the day. Yeah. It's pretty awesome. So that is X Game on the move. How high will it go? Well, the RSI on the weekly is up here at 69, but it's got a launch coming up, so it may very well stay elevated in price. We shall see. It is pretty awesome. So X Game coming. This thing's going to be big. It's going to be real big. So that is pretty exciting. We also got another one here, Space Whale, been around for a month. It's up 39%. We've got Dev is Based. That's been around for 6 days. It's up 36%. We got Oink Piggy Bank. That's been on a real tear lately, up 17%. Number 8, let's have a quick look at that. That is Oink. And you can see that chart is up and to the right there. So it's looking really good on the old chart. That's Oink. They've got special, I think, treasury mechanisms in there. So that's on the move right now. So big shout out to the Oink team there. Number 9 is Pump Tires, which is a platform. If you've ever heard of Pump.fun, it's a way of launching tokens. Well, Pump Tires is the exact same platform kind of thing sitting on PulseChain, where people can go and try and launch tokens over there. And if they graduate, they become king of the hill, as they say, they migrate over to PulseX, the big DEX here, or decentralized exchange on PulseChain. And you can see at the moment that is pumping up 15%. So finally moving. Let's have a quick look at that one, see where it's at. Also, another token attributed to the founder, Richard R.E. on Pump Tires. And this is sitting at 1.5 cents, just below 1.5 cents right now. We're looking pretty good, and lots of room to move on the RSI, as we say. Number 10, just to wrap up our top 10, we've got Swarm, and that's up 14.6%. So, our top 10 tokens, we got them up, between 15% and 126% today. Pretty awesome, right? Pretty awesome indeed. Looking pretty good. Now, let's go down a bit further here, see what else is pumping. We've got Remember at number 11, up 12%. We've got Time Dividend. Now, Time Dividend, if you are after a wallet, so you're wanting to get into crypto, you want to get a good wallet on PulseChain, and of course, you want something that's good for multi-chain, then Internet Money is the place to be. There's been, I think, over 92,000 downloads. I mean, it really is awesome. It's on every platform you can think of. And it is really pumping right now. If you're holding the Time Dividend if you download the money Internet Money wallet and you hold the Time token, you get a share of all the swapping fees that are on there. So that's pretty lucrative as well. So it's a win-win. You get a wallet and you get to earn an income as well. Isn't that pretty cool? If you're holding the Time Dividend in the wallet. So pretty exciting. You should definitely check out the Time Dividend there, and that is doing very, very well indeed. Look at that chart, looking good. That is number 12. Another meme coin, most wanted, is at number 13, up 4.7%. We've got 9mm, which is one of the big decentralized exchanges. Obviously, we talk about PulseX, but the second biggest one is 9mm. And you can see at the top here, that is 9mm. And that is the second biggest exchange or decentralized exchange. We call it a DEX on PulseChain. That is number 14. Firewhale, which we talked about X Game, right? Well, another coin of Firewhale, who's the big whale, a big investor on PulseChain, has also got another a meme coin there, Firewhale itself, which is pretty much his moniker online, and that's up 4% right now. Zendog, that's been a very big multi-chain trending meme coin. That is at number 16, up 3.7%. We got a DAI, which is a pump tires DAI. It's one of a couple of different DAIs. DAIs is a big token on Ethereum, make a DAI, and that is up 3% right now. UFO is another tax token that is up 2.7%. And then we've got a big corporate on PulseChain called Sun Minimeal. This is a European food giant that has a unique food, which basically means that you get all the protein minerals that you need for very low calories. So it's basically a superfood. And I don't think it's going to be able to be replaced. And this is a big corporate on PulseChain. And of course, they're burning up their token. And we're going to be interesting to see where that goes from here. Another meme coin is Doubt Token, up 2%, sitting at number 20. Then we got SolidX, of course, which goes with this X Game, Firewhale, and SolidX all go together. SolidX is the main coin you want to hold because this is one that's going to benefit from all the gaming revenue, and they're going to be buying up SolidX and burning it. Also, SolidX is going to have the staking, and it's going to have rewards potentially for different levels. Some of those might include a credit card, bank account, all sorts of things. So it really could open up some pretty incredible features for those staking a certain amount of SolidX. Going to be pretty exciting. It's currently $9.29. Target for this from the Firewhale themselves is something like $1,000 in the top of the cycle. Certainly, we may see a 10x once X Game launches, potentially within days, if not weeks. It is pretty crazy. So currently $9.29, pretty friendly price there. Obviously, you need to do your own due diligence. Number 25, and this is where we're going to land. We're going to end here, is Trump token as the main coin. Pump Tires, of course. And this is Pump Tires, of course, is that platform where you can launch tokens. And they migrate over to PulseX if they make it, if they get raised enough capital. And that's up 1.1% right now. Those are our top 25 guys in the top 100 at the moment. So there we go. You can check out some of those. That is the play. So if you're new to the channel, don't forget to smash the subscribe button. Also hit the like button as well. And if you're on X, of course, don't forget to follow. Look forward to that as well. Now, if you're a pro, as you guys know, the Crypto Night Show runs the Monster Thread. This is the weekly Monster Thread, and so we're going to go and pick that up. Let's go do that now, and you guys can check that out. So let's just go down. And we're going to go find the Monster Thread here. This is all the weekly news and PulseChain, and you definitely want to read these. This is week number 18. Can you believe it? So if you want to find out everything about PulseChain, who are the people, what are some of the projects, what are the things happening in PulseChain every single week, the Monster Thread is the main newsletter for PulseChain, and you will find everything in there. It is incredible, guys. So definitely check it out, and of course share it around if you want to show your friends. Share the Monster Thread around. So PulseChain. Weekly news, Monster Thread, number 18, and this is the link here. I'll put it in the chat there. Let me copy this as well. And definitely check that out. The editor-in-chief is MVS Crypto. He's the promotional lead for the Crypto Night Show. And so you can check that out too. That is the PulseChain Weekly Monster Thread. Only just came out, so about 2 days ago. So you're getting all the hottest news there and some of the hottest projects on PulseChain are also showcased in there as well. Frank White there says, great stream as always. I appreciate that, Frank White. Big shout out. A big win there for the Monster Thread. Yeah, absolutely amazing there. So get all the hottest, latest weekly news guys in there. I'm going to post this in the underneath the show. So if you guys are in there, that is the link there. Bam. And don't miss out, because you guys, if you're not into crypto, you're new, and you're getting into crypto, then this is the place to be. PulseChain is really going to be incredible. Like I say, we have one of the we are the top blockchain with an ETH reserve sitting at number 5. It is incredible, guys. You guys, it's going to be absolutely mind-blowing and money to be made for sure. So check that out. That is the Monster Thread there. And you can see, like I say, all of the people. We even got an interview there of Futurama from last year being re-showcased, as well as Ventures there with Triple Dad and a lot of the top influencers in PulseChain talking about promotions for PulseChain, because it really is starting to ramp up. There are hundreds of thousands to millions of devices going out to the United States and around the world that are going to be promoting PulseChain, and they're all starting to drop. So it's going to be pretty exciting. You guys here at the right time, right place. Honestly, it's going to be so awesome. So that is some of the cool stuff there happening in the market right now. And it's probably a good place to wrap up the show. We're up to now 15 minutes, which is normally my end time. I hope you guys have learned. We've talked about crypto. We've talked about PulseChain. We've talked about ETH strategic reserves. We've talked about the Monster Thread with the latest, hottest news in PulseChain. Really is amazing. You got to read everything in it. It's got so many of the hottest stories. You can see them all here. Pretty amazing as well. And we also do professional promotions here on a Crypto Night Show, because people, projects need it, right? They need it. They need to hear about all the awesome stuff happening, and that's what we do as well. So if you want to hit us up, hit myself up on Telegram, links in the video description or in the profile on X, or hit up MVS Crypto, the promotional lead and the editor-in-chief of the Monster Thread as well. So you can hit either of us there to get some promotion stuff done. And mate, the rally is about to hit us. The fourth quarter this year expected to be explosive part of the crypto market, and you guys here at the right time, right place. And I hope you guys have enjoyed the show. I just want to say a special thanks to Xavier for coming on. He is doing an amazing job as a entertainer on X, and of course now coming into PulseChain. Really excited about where he will head, and it's going to be fun times. All these new people coming to PulseChain. It's going to be absolutely amazing, and I'm really excited about it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the show. All right, take care. I'll catch you again tomorrow. Same time. Well, it's going to be in my normal time, which is 8 p.m. Eastern. I start at 7 p.m. Eastern today, but 8 p.m. Eastern is the normal stream time. I look forward to seeing you guys, and you guys can learn all about crypto. We're going to deep dive into some of the really cool stuff happening with all the mega things in crypto tomorrow. So don't forget to hit us up there and smash the bell for the next videos. And I'll catch you then. Join up. Our Discord's in the links in the video description. Strategy Club is only $35 a month. I mean, absolutely fantastic value there. You're going to get monthly reports. You're going to get the top 10 cryptos that I have on PulseChain. In terms of pumping your bags, you're going to get strategy chats, lots of intel in there that you don't get on live streams. So join up to that. It's only $35 a month. You can find that in the video description on YouTube or in the profile. You can also become one of our community members. That's only $12.50 as well. So we've got an amazing community, really lovely people. So you need to obviously have trustworthy people. We've got a great bunch of people as well as very knowledgeable. So join up today in Discord. If you want to join for free, you can join Telegram and join our Telegram as well. That's all free for that one. Discord is private, of course. And we have the Strategy Club in there, the next level alpha. It is really exciting. So as you guys know, I've been streaming for about 6 years every single day with a few days off, of course, here and there for those extreme events. But apart from that, it has been a pleasure and really looking to it. You guys have joined at the right time, right place. I cannot say that enough. It's exciting times ahead. Now I'm going to leave a little video here with Tom Lee talking about where he thinks the price of Bitcoin will be by the end of the year. Pretty exciting. So I hope you guys enjoy that.
Hey, Tom, Bitcoin, before we let you go, tell us what you think. We're at about $111,000. The upside, the downside from here?
Bitcoin and cryptocurrencies like Ethereum are super sensitive to monetary policy. So I think that September 17th is an important catalyst. Crypto typically does really well in the fourth quarter. So I think Bitcoin can easily get to 200,000 before year end. I know it's a big move. It's almost a double. But that's also going to be a
double from here. Let's just hold on. Let's just take a quick pause. A double from here. So everybody's listening to this. We're at $111,000, and you think we, by Christmas time, effectively, we could be at 200,000?
That's right. One of the reasons Bitcoin stalled this year is the Fed's been on pause for 9 months. That pause all year, if you look at an easing cycle, that's only happened 2 other times, in 1998 and 2024, where the Fed began to resume cuts in the fourth quarter in September. Equities do really well. As you know, crypto is beta to equity. So I think it's going to be a very strong fourth quarter. Small caps should also rally, like IWM, but that also is really bullish for Ethereum, which is highly linked to small
So as you
caps.
guys can see, we're looking forward to some incredible wealth creation in the next 3 to 4 months in crypto. And it's going to be mind-blowing, guys. Absolutely mind-blowing. So I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Take care, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Bye for now. And a special thanks, of course, to Xavier and MVS Crypto out there. Great stuff. And it's going to be exciting, guys. It's going to be exciting. All right, bye for now. Take care.